I just got back from an insane 1,502-kilometer trip around the Flinders Ranges. Guys, it was like endless trails, far as the eye can see. So ridiculously stunning, completely off-grid, camping with the boys. It was awesome. And through it all, I was running the brand new Chigee AIO-6, which is this thing right here. Before I get into what's in the box, they sent us everything. They sent us all the mounts, all the extra added bits and pieces. This isn't available for sale. They just sent everything to us so that we can show you guys what's actually available to purchase. That being said, let's take a peek. In this box is the AIO-6 Lite, the front and rear camera, quick release base and module, the BMW quick release module, anti-theft tool, a CGRC LIN module, the OBD wireless module, Remote Control Pro, 2 tyre pressure sensors, handlebar mounting bracket, fork stem mounting bracket, crossbar mounting base, and the 17mm mirror base. So yeah, it's a fair bit. So obviously you don't need everything. I just went with the crossbar mount. I did away with the Garmin completely, got rid of the whole unit, and I've just replaced it with the AIO-6. It was damn fantastic. I love it, mounted at the top there. Held on super securely as well. And I also went with the quick release base. Click it down and that's it right there. And so these pins, they slot into the little homes there. And I did not lose any communication or power or anything. So it's a nice addition, being able to take it off just in case you're in a bit of a sketchy area or something and you don't want to leave your devices all connected to your bike. You can quickly just take that off, chuck it in your bag, go for your hike or whatever you want to do. We went through some stuff, you know, a few drops. One was a big one. Lots and lots of rocks. Everything was vibrating, everything was bumping for hours and hours on end, and the unit did not come loose at all. And in fact, the mount at the back here, you can see those little shock absorbers in the back there working. So it's not completely rigid. If it was, then it'd probably just, you know, end up destroying itself. But there is a little bit of play there just to allow for that bit of movement. And that was solid, man, the whole time. I loved it. But the BMW quick release mount I found pretty interesting. So when I did FJ MMA in the Philippines, if you haven't seen this episode, by the way, I'll link it right here. Go and check it out. It was ridiculous, it was insane. Anyway, we're on the BMW F900s and Nong, our spear, our leader, he had the AIO-5 mounted into the F900's GPS holder. So that's what that BMW quick release mount is. So if you do have a BMW of sorts with the GPS holder, if you get that BMW quick release mount, that'll just click straight in. And that's also fully integrated with all the controls and everything as well. It's just all plug and play, ready to rock and roll. In terms of wiring, it's pretty much the same as the AIO-5 power supply, positive, negative, and accessories. And then just route all your cabling. That's it. Got your cameras as well. Run them into the unit and happy days. If you do want an in-depth tutorial on how I did all this, I'll link it right here. This is the video to the AIO-5 episode I did about 1.5 years ago. This is the old unit and that's the cables. You get front and rear camera and that's your power supply right there. Really, really simple. Can't go wrong. The old unit did have a separate GPS thing, but the GPS is all built into this one. It's much better. And look how small this screen is now compared to the new boy. Look at that difference. Much bigger, much easier to see. It comes in at only 365 grams, which is great for us adventure riders if you want to keep your bike as light as possible, especially navigating trails. It has a little speaker and microphone right underneath there, so you do end up picking up audio as well, which is great for the whole security part, which I will get to very soon. 2000 nits of brightness, so even when it's super sunny, you can still see the screen so clearly, and it automatically dims down as the sun goes down as well, so you don't burn out your eyeballs when you're riding at night. The touch screen is extremely responsive, even with gloves, which is nice, as always. You have the buttons across to just navigate through your little menus here. So you got that one. You have sunset, you even have weather. It shows your altitude and your bearing. And it shows also your PSI on your front and your rear tire via the little Bluetooth tire pressure sensors that are on my tires right now. It shows your trip total and your speed as well. You also have this menu. Oh, what? This will be a scam. Boop. No thanks. You also have this menu. You have this little arrow there so you can cycle through some different types of menus here. And this shows your lean angle, and it's quite accurate as well. They've done a lot of testing with that to make it pinpoint accurate. You still get your kilometers, you still get your bearings, you still get your tire pressures and everything, and your trip and your battery and all that sort of cool stuff. And then this one as well, you get your speed and even more information. You can connect the OBD plug up and then it shows your tachometer, your revs and everything there. And a bit more information. Just take note with the OBD connector that it's for Euro 5 models only. Mine's a Euro 4, mine has the white connector, not the red one, so I wasn't able to use it, unfortunately. Your lock screen, so you can turn it off, or if you want to completely lock the screen so that you can't touch it, you can just press and hold that button and that'll do it. The reason why you might want this is for when it rains. Sometimes when water hits the screen, it can pick up some false touches. So you do that, you lock the screen just to prevent that from happening, and then when you want to unlock it, you just press that again. It has Bluetooth 5.0. It takes a micro SD card for recording your dash cam footage, and it also takes a SIM card, a data SIM card for 4G connectivity. When it's connected to the 4G network, it keeps it online, which allows you to track your location in real time through the app. So what this means is that if someone is trying to pinch your bike or something like that, you will get a notification sent to your phone saying, hey, there's been a knock on your bike. Someone's trying to steal it, basically. And then you can go in and you can look through your cameras in real time, and you might be able to see the thieves doing their thing. And then because of the microphone, you can also hear what they're saying and stuff like that.
What? Is that a camera? Are we being watched? Boys, there's a camera on these. Oh no! So clever. It works so well.
And that's all like real-time tracking navigation. Even if you want to lend your bike to a mate or something and you want to see what they're up to, you can go in on the app on your phone and see whereabouts they are or how they're treating your bike. And also if the unit detects that you're in a crash, oh damn it, then it'll send out an alert to the emergency contacts that you've already put in there. It's a 60 FPS screen, so everything looks all really nice and smooth and lovely. The high definition front and rear cameras, 1080p. It's not crazy 4K quality or anything like that. You're not going to be using it to make movies, but it is clear enough to see a number plate or a face or someone stealing your bike or something like that. You can stop the recording, you can take a photo, you can switch cameras here or by pressing the top button again. And when you're riding, it logs all of your speed and displays it all just like a dash cam should. It has collision lock, so if a collision does occur, it'll store that piece of footage somewhere safe, won't get overwritten, can take that to the authorities. When your bike's parked and if it gets bumped, then it'll start recording a 30-second video file and does this silently. There's also blind spot detection. So if you're a city rider, you're riding freeways, it has an audible or visual warning or both when a vehicle is coming up behind you real fast or is sitting in your blind spots. And what's actually extremely cool is that this also supports action camera control. So you can connect your Insta360 Ace Pro or X4 to the device, and you can use this as a monitor, as a screen, so you can see what you're filming. Unfortunately, at the time of this video, being the pre-launch, the Insta360 connectivity feature wasn't available for me, so I wasn't able to test it or use it, but when it is available, I'm gonna be using that thing so much. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto seamlessly mirrors what your phone's seeing. So I'm using an iPhone. You can use the remote control to switch between pages. You can use it to navigate through the entire menu system on the Chigee. I use Spotify, so I was using it to cycle through all my playlists, to choose songs, use it for navigation. It was so good, so simple. Calimator helps with finding twisties. I wanted to find the best twisties on the way there. And then I used Google Maps. And when I was completely out of reception, I was using Gaia. I downloaded the map and then I had all my routes planned. Before that, some I planned actually on the trail as well. It worked so seamlessly. It was so good. There's no installation you have to do on the device. It's all just from your phone. And then on the way home, I used Waze. So I used 4 different navigational apps and they all worked so fine. I made calls, I took calls, answered them using the little remote here. It also displays messages, displays emails. I just have it so it just notifies just a little bit. The unit is IP69K rating, which means it's completely dust proof, can withstand temperatures of -20 degrees to 80 degrees Celsius, and high pressure water spray up to 100 bar of pressure, which is wild. They've done some extensive testing on this, and yeah, it's pretty much suited for all climates and all riding conditions and everything. They've really covered all bases here. And also, The tire pressure sensors. These pick up your tire pressures and your temperatures in real time. If you need to air down your tires, you can just do that by looking at the unit here. With the T7s, we don't have anything, there's no tech on them, so you don't have any of that displayed. You got to use the old manual little tire pressure gauge. So yeah, just little things like that. It's just nice just monitoring all that sort of stuff. And even just seeing when you're riding, when your tires heat up, the air pressure increases as well. So the pressures go up a little bit, and then you can see exactly what your tire pressures are all the time. Just makes off-roading and adventure riding a bit more seamless. It's like having a little assistant on board. So if I was to choose from 2 of those optional modules, I'd definitely get the remote and the tire pressure sensors. After 4 days, 1,502.9 kilometers through the Flinders Ranges, the Chigee AIO-6 proved to be an awesome addition to the ride. Whether it was navigation, dash cam footage, or just having info at a glance, it kept everything streamlined on the bike. Big thank you to Chigee for sponsoring this video. If you want to take a look at the AIO-6 yourself, I'll have a link in the description below. And if you want to see the full Flinders Ranges episode in its full potential, make sure you subscribe to the video. Like this one if it helped you out, and I'll see you guys there. Boys.
I'm gonna steal your bike. I'm gonna steal your bike. Oh, I'm stealing your bike. I'm stealing your bike. Oh.